What's up, y'all? So today I'm finally gonna take you on a tour of mi casa, of my car, my home on wheels. Winnie, say what's up. She's giving kisses. But just a quick backstory about my car transformation. So at this point I've been living in my car for about a year and a half, and maybe about a year in, a little bit before a year in, I decided I needed to make some upgrades so that it could be more comfortable and I can make more space. So this process that I've been sharing has been the process of me upgrading my space and transforming it so it's more comfortable. So yeah, this is what I'm going to show you today, my new upgraded space that I'm living in. Yeah, okay. So let's get a tour going. Alright, y'all, so let's get it. We're entering through the passenger side door, and here we have my bed. It's a mat with a bunch of blankets wrapped around a bunch of blankets. So first I'll show you under my bed. Let's lift up, bam, and I have buckets under here. So down here I have shoes, skates, my yoga mat. Then this is my table, so I can hook it onto my steering wheel. Bam, bam. And I have either a drawing table, or this is also my dinner table, or just my workstation. When he decided she wanted to join. Okay, but under here, I keep my jackets here because it's starting to get chilly, so I have a few jackets. And then under there I have my hair supply, beauty supply, you know, lotions, stuff like that. This is where I keep down here. And then I have stuff like tank tops, socks, unders in this section. So this is where I keep my underclothes, my beauty supplies, and then jackets. So under this big tub is where I keep the rest of my clothes. So I have layers of clothes. Like, look, watch this, hold on. So this first thing comes out. So I literally have clothes like folded army style in here, and then I have more clothes down there. So yeah, this is where I keep all my clothes stored at. Alright, so then bring this bed back down. See, I have a sleeping bag, and then there's a few blankets. I have a heated blanket inside the sleeping bag, and then I have another blanket in there, and then I wrapped it with another blanket. So I know the weather is starting to get a little chilly, so yeah, just getting myself prepared for that. And it makes it more comfy and cozy, so it's more cushion on my bed. But yeah, this setup is perfect because it's so easy to get under here, get my stuff. It moves up and down easily. But yeah, I love it, and it gives me maximized space. And I also have some more space on this nook on the inside too. So, you know, I have a bunch of random nooks where I can store my stuff. All right, Winnie, come on up so we can move on. She's just such a natural model. Look at her. Look at her. Okay, girl, side profile. I see you. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Okay, so let's hop on in and I'll show you my rest of my bed. So I usually put my head up this way. Sometimes I will sleep with my head this way, but for the most part I like my head back here because then I can spread out on this side. So, and yeah. So these are my gym bags. This is where I have my towels for when I go take a shower or when I go into Planet Fitness. So yeah, these two are my shower bags on the back of my seat, and my towel. I'll leave it out so it can dry out a little bit. And then this bag just has extra towels and extra clothes in here. Under here, so this is like a nice cushion. So when I'm back here, I'm just chilling on this bag, because under I have my power, my jackery. These are all of my chargers. I just keep them in the same spot. And then I have some art supplies, notebooks, sketchbooks. You know, this is where I'll keep that stuff. Put this back. And then we got my lamp. I also have some LED lights. I haven't seen those in a while. I have to find where I put those LED lights. Back here, I keep some canvases on deck at all times. These are my finished paintings. And this is like a window cover just so nobody can see in. And this one is a piece I'm working on at the moment. I put a blanket back here too, so it's more cozy. And yeah, this is really my car space. Oh, also, look at these mesh windows. So it makes it so it's more of a tint on my windows. So I can see out pretty easily. Since it's darker in here, it's a lot harder to see what's in here. So yeah, and then I also have my curtains. If I really want some more privacy, I'll put up my curtains. But yeah, this is what we're working with. Honestly, it has so much space in here. I'm surprised how cozy and comfy it is. Okay, next we go to, it's fall and like all these little mini leaves keep falling everywhere. But yeah, let's go to the trunk next. Let's check out my kitchen. Check out the kitchen. Okay, so this is the kitchen. Oh wow, all the leaves got in here too. It's okay. It's super windy today. But yeah, so I have like some utensils in there, bags, reusable bags, plastic bags. This is my water, my soap. This is apple cider vinegar. You know, we just got some kitchen essentials back here. And then I have my towels for me to dry my dishes with. And then it puts another barrier, because back here we got my food. There's condiments, seasonings, water, my electric pot. Oh my god, I plug this into my jackery and I warm up my food with this. This is my favorite Nomad buy ever. It's the best. But yeah, then I have some more dishes back there. And then my cooler, of course, to keep my food nice and cool. And I have a lot of storage down here. If y'all look at my other video, there's like a huge dip in my trunk. So I have a lot of storage. So I put a table. And then down there is where I keep my propane and extra kitchen supplies. This is like a little serving tray I put on. And this is a TV dinner stand. So sometimes I'll pull this out and cook and prepare stuff on, so I'm not all up in my trunk. My stove, it's a propane stove. And then I have another cooler for fruits, stuff like garlic. And then I have some towels back here, blankets. So yeah, look who came to join us. Winnie, say what's up. Oh look, so this is what my back window looks like. This is a painting that I worked on. Being fearless is freedom. And Scorpio gang, where you at, Scorpio gang? Bro, if you were watching, I get so nervous if you watch. Okay, anyways, so yeah. So this, you know, blocks out that back window, so can't nobody see up in here. And these are what these mesh covers look like from the outside. So you see how dark it is? You can't see nothing up in there. And last we have my cargo storage. So this bad boy is honestly not even full. I certainly could fill up even more. because look how loose it is. Look, I could really fill this thing up if I wanted to. So, yeah, I keep a lot of my art supplies and my hobby stuff. That's where I keep that in there. So yeah, what do you think about my space? What do you think about Roja? What you think? She cute, ain't she? But yeah, this is what I'm working with. I know it might seem small, but honestly, I'm more so outside in the world. And it's nice and cozy in here. So at nighttime, it's really a vibe in here at nighttime. I love it. I do. But yeah, that's the tour of our house. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned because we have so many more adventures and journeys for you. Thank you for coming to my tour. Thank you for coming to my house. Winnie's so sweet. She's giving the kisses.